Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fernaldi Anggada from Polytechnic IDM Program Study Programmer. I will explanation what is mean front end, back end, and API. What is a front end developer? Front end developer is a job in the form of programming that manage and develop the appearance of a website. The things that are usually done by front-end developers are combining design technique, technology, and programmer. The front end has the responsibility to ensure that visitors can easily access an application or website. Front-end developers will often work using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to develop websites or web applications. Skill that a front-end developer must have. 1. Mastering HTML and CSS programming language. HTML and CSS are the main skills that must be mastered to become a front-end developer. This is because it is the cornerstone of web development. HTML is used to create the main sequence, while CSS is used to adjust the appearance of the website. 2. JavaScript. JavaScript is needed to make a website interactive. JavaScript is also commonly used in creating web applications, building simple web servers, and developing games. 3. Framework and libraries. With framework, you can consider long code sequence into a more concise manner. There are several types of frameworks such as Angular and Vue.js. A library is a collection of pre-written code that can be used to optimize text. One type of library used is jQuery. 4. CSS preprocessor. Note: is frequently a front-end developer gets stuck in the concern of writing repetitive code if or fiddling with the wrong file structure. The solution to this is the use of CSS preprocessor. Using a CSS processor is another method to make CSS programming easier. Is ASS, LASS, and stylus. 5. Responsive design. Responsive design is a graphical display approach with the create content that fit a variety of screen size. Usually, to create a responsive design, the front end can use a CSS framework such as Bootstrap. 6. Testing and debugging. A front-end developer must have the capacity to test the feasibility of a website and be free from bugs. 7. Version control. Version control is the process of recording and controlling changes to the source code so that if something wrong, you can ask Git to the version control. What is a backend developer? Backend developer is the job is chain of developing, storing data, and communicating between website database. The three main components of a back-end developer work are server, application, and database. In practice, back-end developer use different types of tools to do this. They use various types of programs ranging from Java, .NET, PHP, Ruby, Node.js, and Python. Skill that a back-end developer must have. 1. Understand the back-end programming language. Back-end more often as programming languages such as Java, Python, PHP. Java is a programming language used to developing websites. Meanwhile, the coding usually is Python and PHP. 2. have knowledge about framework. The framework can provide a basic foundation for the backend to build specific program using programming language. Java, you can Spring or Micronaut. If it's Python, you can Django or Flex. 3. Have known about APA. An APA is a different set of rules of communicating over the internet because they are the medium that allow the transfer of data. The APA generates as a mediator between the backend and the database for developer to retrieve user data. 4. Data structure and algorithm. Backend developer must have a basic understanding of the process, structure, and algorithm used to implement and display the data. 5. Database and chains. Every website needs a database to handle data. The database will later make it easier for backend developer. There are two types of database, affiliate in that is SQL and NoSQL. 6. Get to know different types of server. A server is a part of a computer or system that provides data, records, and services over a network. Some of the most popular servers are Apache Nginx and Microsoft. Understanding APA. APA stands for Application Programming Interface, which in Indonesian means Application Programming Interface. The ask of the APA is as an intermediary for several applications for client and server, so that they can communicate with each other. The existence of an API certainly helps increase flexibility in simplifying design, administration, and provide opportunities for innovation. In addition to the application itself, the API is also very useful to help programmers simplify the application development process. For programmer and web developer, API make text and work easier because it can be used as a communication tool with different programming language. Developers don't need to provide all data themselves, just fetch data from other platforms via API. API uses and benefits. 1. Facilitate the creation of functional application. The use of APIs is necessary to create functional and complex applications. Application development based on the API will automatically have the features provided by the destination application without the need to add data manually. 2. Application development efficiency. The usefulness of the API is that developers don't have to bother building communication with the application they want to connect. Then, the API is also useful if developers want to build cross-platform applications with various services at once. 3. Latent server load. All data needed on the server does not need to be stored in the entirety because there is already an API. Just request the API to get the latest data from the source application server. The convenience will certainly be very helpful because the server will not be bundled and minimize website downtime. So, the lightweight of this server will also be beneficial for website owner and will as website visitor who will feel more comfortable when accessing the website. API types. APIs are grouped according to their access right. An API is an interface that acts as a link. 1. Public API. Public API is a type of API that can be used be anyone on various platforms. The public API is also often referred to as the Open API and is the most commonly used. 2. Private API. Private API should not be used publicly. This type of API is usually used for personal or internal purposes in the development of certain applications. 3. API partners. Partner API may be used in general, but only for parties who cooperate and have permission to use it. Then, ISAS is also only allowed for certain applications according to agreement. 4. Composite API. Composite API is a type of API that stores data from many servers or hosting in one place. Of course, this type can help save time and greatly benefit the user because it really shortens the work. That's all from me from the explanation what is mean front end, back end, and API. Thank you.